What's going on, YouTube? This is Country Coder. I want to welcome you back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy the content that I have for you. Well, in today's video, I want to take you around the south part of Guam, around the South Loop, and I'll show you here in a couple miles where we'll keep going straight, but it kind of loops around and it'll come back to this one spot. So I'll show you that here in a minute. But like I said, we're on the main drag going toward the south part of the island, so I think you'll enjoy some of the places, and I'll show you, exactly where some of the hikes are in location to where I'm at on the island as I drive by it, like Mount LamLam and stuff like that. So let's get on down through all this traffic, and well, not really much traffic, but around the busy part of the island, and I'll see you when we get to the south part. So right here, Chamorro Village, that they have a festival, mostly every Wednesday, but due to COVID, they're not having it right now, and this is where all of that takes place, is right here, and all these buildings along right here next to the marina and everything. And I hate that they're not having it, because there was some cool stuff, and also back there where that Chamorro Village comes in, one of those roads there that kind of tees into this main Route 1. It's kind of where it comes, it loops back around too. So I got to talking about the Chamorro Village at the same time, so I didn't get to really point it out to you. So right here is the where the Asan Beach World War II War in the Pacific for World War II, the Asan Beach location is. It's a little ways out from Tumon. There's a little loop up here. I missed the other side of it where it comes in to go to the Overlook, but I'll show you that here in just a second. It's not really labeled very good on the north side, but the south side is labeled pretty well. So you take this loop right here, or this turn right here, and it kind of loops back around to this Route 1, just about 4 or 5 miles down the road, as far as where you go to the Asan Beach Overlook. So right up here, YouTube, is where the Mount Jumalong, Malango, and Mount LamLam is. It's pretty interesting, seeing it from down here on the ground, coming up toward it. And right here where you see all these cars is another overlook overlooking the Spanish Bridge that I was talking about, that I'm still going to try to go to as far as the hike is concerned. But it's got overlook down toward the bottom as well as, in this valley down here. lot of people going hiking up LamLam today.
It's already
All right, YouTube. I was out here riding around and ran into some guys. They, hey, how are you?
Philippines.
Yeah, we I gave them all stickers, so I got a bunch of new subscribers here. So they're out enjoying the island, just riding around and everything. And so we're gonna actually probably meet up again here in a little bit. So all right, I'm gonna get back on the road. So that was pretty cool. They all wanted a picture here sitting on the bike and everything, and you know, I mean, it's a rental and everything, but I mean, they were, you know, good with it and everything as far as, you know, sitting on it and not dropping it or anything, so I didn't mind. You never know, that may be the only bike they've ever, you know, sat on. So look at all this valley, you know, how green it is and everything. You know, it's one thing riding through here in a car, but it's a total different thing riding through here on a motorcycle. You know, looking at all of this and just gorgeous. So this is the Vietnam memorial that they've got here on the island for the local, you know, military here locally that fought in the Vietnam War. $74 people that were local here, and here they are that died. From up here, I forgot about this bridge down there, looking at it up here, but we'll go through that bridge. But to me, that's bridge is pretty neat, the way it's just the way it looks, and you'll see it when we go through there. But sit down through this valley through here. Everybody getting ready for Christmas. Neat little old church. So this is the Bay of Magelian, and if you'll remember in the introduction, I told you that Magelian is the one that actually founded the island back in the think 1600s, or yeah, 1600s I think is what I, and this is where he supposedly landed. Reaching down there like I'm on my Harley. So this is where he sailed into. $1500s, yeah. Yeah, 1521. That's right. So, and we're on the south side, so he was coming north when he found it. Now, he may have, you know, come around the island and then, you know, come into here after he found this spot. And then there's this bridge that we saw up at top at that last overlook for the Vietnam Memorial. Like I said, it's just neat the way they built it, and also the way it looks. And down here is a old Spanish fort. There's not much left to the fort, but it's still interesting to come over here and, you know, look at. See down there, just overlooking the bay. See, they still got a few of the cannons still here. One of these, you know, lookout shacks. Fortress. Try it again. Look how blue that water is. Old cannon they got here. Used to defend. Stairs over here. Let's walk around. I think it may go down here on the bottom side of it. Probably where they used to sleep and stuff like that. Alright, so this is the old Spanish fortress. Let's keep going around. So back before COVID, a lot of these little stops like this one right here you saw on the sign, and even back there at Mount LamLam, they all had, you know, locals that were set up, you know, to give you some kind of something to drink, as far as, you know, coconut water or mango water, or you know, stuff like that. And I'm telling you, COVID is just, I'll be glad when this COVID stuff is done, because this island's hurting. So right, you go down there a little, about 3/4 of a mile, I think it said, and that's where Talofofo Falls, where the famous Japanese soldier that hid out for 20-something years was at, his cave and everything. One of the few restaurants here on the south side, you know, out here in the middle of nowhere, is just Pirates Cove, and it's pretty busy here today. So they're having a Thanksgiving dinner, so that's a lot of the reason why it's busy. But this is one of the places to come eat when you're here. It's pretty good. Once again, another vehicle just out here in the middle of nowhere. I just don't, you know, just don't get it. And now we're getting back into the more heavily populated area. The Tumon area, going, you know, across the island, I guess you could say, all the way to where the university is. That's probably the heaviest population of the island, at least where most of the businesses are, as far as all that's concerned. Got a little cool little overlook up here. overlook to kind of overlook the ocean right here, and also you can kind of see some of the more busy part of the island. Ugh. Kind of see, you know, how it goes down to the more populated city of, you know, I don't know whether it's called Tumon, all of it, or if there's different names, but you can kind of see somewhere over there in the distance is where the airport is, and then the airport kind of splits the two little areas. I'm not really going to take you on the up the east side of the island, because I mean there's mostly industry on that side of the island. There's not much you can really see, and it kind of gets away from the ocean anyway, and so you've kind of seen the two loops that I did. You kind of see the best parts of the island, in my opinion, as far as, you know, what tourists want to see and what locals may want to show the tourists. And we're just kind of cutting through the middle back to the Route 1 that is the main drag of Guam. So alright, up there ahead is Route 1, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I mean, you got half a mile, so anyway, well, look at the two bugs. Ain't that cool? That's cool. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this exploration of Guam. Share this with some of your friends. I think they'll also enjoy it. And always take the scenic route, and I'll see you on the next video.